So you want to develop a serve that has variety. You want to develop a serve that is consistent, good placement, good variety. You want to keep the other guy guessing where you're going to go. And more important than anything, this is the consistency on that serve. It's a serve that you know that even when you're under pressure, it's going to help you. You're not going to be, even when you feel that you're about to choke, you feel the confidence that that serve is going to back you up. It's going to go in. I want to talk about the fast serve and the spin serve, or the heavy bouncing serve. Which one does what and which one to develop. One thing with the fast serve is usually what we see on the people that are really tall, okay? They have that advantage. They can get that ball really high and just put it away. No need to put that much spin on it. So fast serve is going to help you, but let's assume that you're not a really tall guy like me. I'm 5'10". So I'm thinking, okay, I can still develop a fast serve, but the truth is that if I want to go hard on my serve, on my first serves all the time, my margin of error is very small. That means that in order to hit that serve in, I gotta go just probably 1 or 2 inches over the net. But if I go just a little too high, that's gonna go long. So let's assume that this is your margin of error on that serve. Or let's assume you're taller than I and you still have a bigger margin of error. The thing is, on the fast serve going flat, your margin of error is gonna be smaller. At the same time, you're not going to be able to play the angles. You're not going to be able to go too much for this. You can go for that corner. You can go for that corner. But everything is going to be around here. You're not going to be able to play the really angled shots, the banana shots, the shots that are going to get the other guy way out there. And when you serve on the other side, the same thing. The shots that are going to touch the fence on the side. Okay? So when you're choking, if you're more of a power serve and you're under pressure in a tight match, your flat serve is going to be more prone to fail you because your margin of error is very small. And many players that hit the ball really hard on the first serve, and they never cared about developing more spin serve on that first serve, more spin on the ball. When they're under pressure, they start pushing that first serve, or they just go really hard on that first serve, hoping that serve is gonna go in. And when that serve doesn't go in, the pressure is carried on to the second serve, so they start pushing that second serve. Besides the fact that the truth is that anyone can hit the ball hard, but not every player can hit the ball with enough spin to use the whole service box. The service box, we know what is going to happen. It's probably not okay. It's not as powerful, and you might think that it's not going to give you as many freebies, as many free points as the flat serve. But the best proof that that's not true is Roger Federer. For many years, he has had the best serve in the tour. I don't know if he still does, but he has always been on the top 2 or top 3, or even the best. And his serve is not, he can hit the ball hard, but if you think about it, he's always moving that ball around. He can go flat down the middle. He can go flat down the tee. He can go with spin really short and wide. He has learned mostly with the spin serve to do that variation, that heavy bounce ball that has a lot of spin is going to open a world of opportunities. Everywhere you want to go in the service box, you can do it. And again, I'm gonna remind you something that I mentioned in the video of the overhead that I did before. When you serve, you don't have to feel that you have to finish the point with the first serve. When the first serve goes in, you don't have to feel that your first serve should give you the free point, because my first serve going in, I should win the point right then and there. Your first serve is, again, as the setup. we go back to the boxing example. It's the 1 and 2. All right? You serve, you move the guy, you wait for the weak return, you move the guy wide or down the middle, down the tee, anywhere you want, anything you want to do. But you want to have the idea that it's going to be a 1 and 2, the set up and put away. So that first serve is more like get the guy off balance, and then you attack the return. And don't feel the pressure that if my first serve goes in, I have to finish the point right then and there. If it goes in, it's supposed to finish the point. It doesn't happen like that. And you're gonna find a lot of people that they're gonna be able to return your serve, but you don't have to feel bad because you're ready to return yourself. What you wanna do is you wanna start that point with advantage. You wanna be the one that starts that point with upper hand. So remember, if you're the kind of player that if you like to go hard on the first serve, it will be a good idea to develop that spin serve, that heavy bouncing serve. Imagine the kind of serves that you can do. You're a tall guy, and you develop that bouncing serves. I mean, just think about the possibilities. And if you're the guy that develops more the spin serve, well, you keep on working on it, and you want to make sure that you want to perfect it, that you want to make it as good as possible. It's the same thing. And now every now and then, start working with the flat serve as well, going hard. But the truth is that of the two serves, the heavy bouncing ball, the spin serve, is the one that is going to open the world of opportunities. And it's the one that is going to respond to you when you're choking, when you're under pressure. So I know that the flat first serve really hard looks really nice and powerful. But the truth is that the more consistent of the two will be the heavy bouncing serve. Besides the fact that it's going to be easier on your arms and on your body. Okay, guys? Well, if you have any questions, let me know. I hope it helps, and I'll see you next time.